What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you another walk-around review video of the all-new 2024 Range Rover in the Autobiography trim short wheelbase P530, and we're going to be talking about the exterior, interior, and specs on this exact car. But before we do, because it's not a sponsored video and we truly appreciate and need your guys' support, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel. And if you also are looking for something you'd like to be filmed or ad space, here's our email below. Email us and we could talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Nilo Land Rover here in Rockland, California for providing us this beautiful car for this review. Keep watching and stay tuned because we are going to be dropping that MSRP sticker so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on this car and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and talk 2024 Range Rover Autobiography. So now let's kick this walk around review video off with talking what do we get under the hood on the 2024 Autobiography Range Rover. Now, before we even start, I want to mention that you need to know that this will not be the biggest horse in the barn. It was prior to the 2024, but they add in 2024 the SV trim, which is higher than the Autobiography for the people who'd like to know. And again, you get more horsepower and all that good stuff. But let's talk about this exact engine here. It's a 4.4 liter turbocharged 8-cylinder engine, 8-speed automatic transmission, 523 horsepower with 553 pounds-feet of torque. A little bit about the MPG for people who'd like to know. Miles per gallon, city 16, 23 highway, and a 19 combined with a 23.8 gallon gas tank size. This exact car does come all-wheel drive, twin-speed transfer box, electronic active differential. Now, if we come over to the side of the car, let's go ahead and talk some dimensions. Starting with length, 198 inches with 80 inches and a height of 73 inches. Wheelbase, 115 inches because it is the short wheelbase. Now, you might see a difference if you get the long wheelbase and 122 inches, but again, this is the short wheelbase. Now, for the people who also would like to know a little bit about the towing capacity is on this exact car is about 7,500 pounds of towing capacity, enough to tow probably your boat at home. Now, let's go ahead and talk front end of the Autobiography, just fully loaded top, one of the top trims. It's not the top trim, but the kind of jewel pixel LED lighting, just premium lighting in this, just beautiful front end, piano black gloss trim with the kind of gunmetal gray finish on those letterings and on the front side of that grille. You got the headlight washers, mid front end, you get sensors going across, camera integrated into that mid area, and then finishing off that bottom end with just lower grills, again in that matte black plastic grills with the same color as the car. Coming over to the side, just phenomenal look, simple, classy, luxury, sport. You're getting it all in the 2024 Range Rover Autobiography, but my goodness, it's just a phenomenal car. So let's go ahead and talk some wheels. What do we see that they get? A 285/40/23, so it's a 23-inch black gloss on the rim itself, and they're running the Scorpion all-season zero tires, Pirellis, electric active air ride suspension. Coming over to the side mirror, the black gloss again, integrated blinker lighting with the camera right near the corner of that headlight. Trim work on the door, just very nice, flush on the door. The new look on the Autobiography emblem itself. In the 2022, they had a different look. 2023, they changed it. Again, 3D popping rocker panel trim area. If you want to see our video of the 2023 and what might be slightly different, go ahead and check out our channel, Vagabond Builds, and check that out. But black gloss going around the windows. And something that I want to point out to you guys, if you guys are just getting into the Range Rover brand, there is no trim here. Check this out. They literally simplify the trim work and you get no trim on the bottom side of the exterior of these windows. Just phenomenal looks, just cleaning that look up. Okay. Up top, you got that glass coming all the way over to the backrest area of that second row. And then shooting over to the rear end, up top, spoiler with the LED brake lighting integrated, and your wiper to your glass is hidden right under that spoiler. Dropping down, Range Rover going across in that gunmetal gray, black gloss under that. Camera is right over the license plate. And then dropping down, we get the sensors here on the lower side of that rear end with your backing up lights and your parking reflectors. Remember, 7,500 pounds of towing capacity. Very cool to have that when you need it. But let's go ahead and pop open this tailgate. Oop. There you go. Just looking for that button. And let's go ahead and talk some cargo area. Now, cargo area with that second row seat up, you get about 40 cubic feet of space. With the second row seat down, you get about 83 cubic feet of space. And how would you control those seats? You have a control unit here on the right-hand side or the passenger side of the car here in the rear, and you can drop those seats electrically. Check that out. And you can stop it wherever you want it, and it's very convenient. Let's bring them back. You could also control this visor here electrically. You could also turn it onto auto mode. So when you open the tailgate, it will fold up. When you close the tailgate, it'll come back down so no one's peeking into your personal belongings, okay? Let's go ahead and pop that open. And then you could also do your your trailer brake testing from this panel here, along with your suspension system if you need it a little bit lower or higher. Check that out. Super cool for more ground clearance, right? Now, you got the beautiful LED lighting, got a 12-volt outlet plug on the right-hand side, some pocket room. Let's go ahead and show you guys what is under this mat. But before we do that, let's go ahead and drop this tailgate. And maybe you're at a football game or baseball game and you want to tailgate out in the parking lot. You have this option as well. Or maybe you want to take this camping. But again, this is also able to assist you as a backrest as well. And then you can use these belts for personal belongings as well, all right? Let's go ahead and drop that. Close this tailgate electrically. And let's go ahead and see. We have no spare tire on this car. Just to make sure, let's go ahead and lift that. Nope, I can't see the spare tire. But again, if there is a spare tire and you guys know, let me know in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and close this tailgate. Now that we're done talking about specs, exterior, and some cargo area, let's go ahead and talk interior. So now coming inside and talking about interior, but before we jump in, I'd like to mention that you do have the keyless fob entry again in the pop-out handles with the exterior paint color in that, hopefully I'm saying it right, amethyst gray, okay? So let's go ahead and jump inside and just get a load of the beauty inside the Range Rover 2024 Autobiography. Now, this is going to be Autobiography exclusive, like those door sill kicker plates, Autobiography illuminated, and just fully wrapped leather from headliner to the dashboard and the seats in the ebony black, perforated, super cushiony and comfortable soft leather. Love it. I even love the smell inside this car because it's real leather. But let's go ahead and turn on this car so you guys get an idea of what the car looks like. Full digital cockpit cluster screen, 13.1-inch PV Pro system, Land Rover, just a phenomenal look, okay? Now, let's go ahead and bring this car to you, starting with the door panel. Leather-wrapped door panel in that ebony black color, up to 3 memory seatings, control unit for the windows, again, and then you have sensors for the doors, automatic foldable side mirrors controls, and child locking. Unlock and lock is here. Your handle is here. This is how you're going to open that door. Meridian sound system down there, and your tweeters up here. They are soft closing doors as well. So just fully loaded all around. Literally, there's just so much. Check out the MSRP sticker in this video a little bit later. Heads up display up top so you can see what's going on in front of you without actually looking down. And then you have the the full digital screen, and you can go through those info cards. Check this out. want to show you guys some cool things. We could go ahead and mess with the left, the right. We could also go through your media system, MPG, and all that stuff. We're not going to do that completely right now because, again, yes, we have to start the engine. I get it. Bear with us a little bit. But let's go ahead and show you guys the display layout. And let's go to a full map. And you can turn this screen into a full map. Let's see if it's going to give it to us before the battery dies. Okay, so the battery is low. And now we can't really access many functions. But again, we just wanted to show you guys what it's going to look like. Now, on the screen itself, let's see if it gives us anything again. But you have the heated seats, ventilated seats on this 13.1-inch PV Pro system. You would be controlling your tech. I wish I could show you a full navigation screen system, but again, the battery is low. Your hazard button up top, Meridian sound system added up here as well. Now, to the right, you open that glove compartment with those buttons right there. You're going to close that, and then you have the top glove compartment. Open that as well with the 12-volt outlet opening. Now, one thing I want to show you guys, even these pillars are just covered with leather. Just phenomenal look, okay? Now, let's come back to the center console. We go ahead in this natural wood inlay, wireless charging pad if we drop that lid back, wireless charging pad, USB-C plug-in, shift lever, start and engine stop button, slide this back, and you have USB-C and USB-A plugins as well. Cup holders, close that, and then open up to a refrigerator. Maybe you got some chocolate, some drinks you want to keep cold. Literally, that is super cool. Well, there you go. You just got to press it a tad bit. I'm just being very careful with these cars. Illuminated seatbelt, male, these are the female ends, sorry. The seatbelt click-in buttons. And again, perforated leather, very nice, okay? Up top, what do we have? We got that full panoramic glass that goes over to the backrest area of the second row. It does come tilt and slide sunroof option with an electric sun visor that you would be controlling from these two buttons. Here, again, our battery is low, so we're not going to be doing that. You also have a live feed rear view mirror that I forgot to mention in the back as well. So live feed, or you can go to the manual setting. But now that we're pretty much done talking about the front end of this interior, let's go ahead and talk second row seating. So now second row seating in the 2024 Autobiography. And again, we have that same look coming in from the front to the back with the ebony black perforated leather. Car seat compatibility. Remember, these seats do pop down. It's a 40 and a 60%er with an armrest here. Again, some personal space with your USB-C and HDMI plugins for those 11.4 infotainment screens to keep your passengers busy with cup holders. Pretty good size cup holders here in the back. In the middle of those two front seats, we have the knobs for the seating. Again, let's go ahead and see if the car will turn on. If we have a little bit of battery, we'll try. But again, I'm not promising anything. These buttons would be lighting up, and then you get to control the heated seating back here along with your temperature controls. It's a quad zone temperature control. Dropping down, USB-C plugins, a 12-volt outlet, and an inverter if you want to bring an air fryer and cook some zucchini. Some pocket room there. And then, guys, I want to talk about some space. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. You're not going to be worrying about space on the second row of this car because literally you have enough leg room and head clearance just all there, right? Now let's go ahead and talk some door panel area. The door panel itself does have that same look coming over from the front to the back, but check out these switches here. You can actually control both back windows by clicking that button there and dropping each window here in the back. You could also control the reading lights, your sun visor that comes out of here. Again, battery is low, but this would just pop up just like that. And then no sound button if you want to quiet out the cab of the car and you don't want to hear your music. All right. So on the door itself, I want to show you guys that. You can control just the backrest, tilt back and forward. You can't bring the seat all the way down from here, but you would have to do that from the back itself, guys. And then to finish off, here top left and right, you have the lighting button, touch sensitive. your O snap handle, your vent, and then a hook for maybe a dress shirt or something like that. But as promised now, here is the MSRP sticker so you guys get an idea of what comes on this car and the price tag on top. Appreciate you guys watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Keep watching and stay tuned because we have more cool things coming and exclusive product. Thank you guys and God bless you.